Okay, so we use Okay, so we have a 16-foot 4x4. That's going to be the main pole that holds up the platform. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a tape, and we're just going to measure up 4 feet and put a mark. We're going to take and draw a line completely around. This line is going to be how deep we put it in the ground, so that no matter which side we stand on, we can see. Okay, so now from the ground level, we're going to measure up 5'8", because that's where we want to attach the brace. So at 5'8", okay, so at 5'8", we're going to put a mark. And we're going to drill a hole, which we'll do right now. I made a little square here.
How big is the hole?
The hole is a 1/2 inch in diameter because we're going to use 1/2 inch galvanized bolts. So I just put this on here to help me make it perpendicular. Okay, so we just turn the beam 90 degrees, and we're going to go up just a couple inches higher, maybe 5'10", and then we're going to drill a hole for the braces going in the opposite direction. Okay, next thing we're going to do is go to the very bottom, and we're just going to put this on the saw. And what we want to do here is we're going to notch all 4 sides at a 45-degree angle. And that gives you a somewhat of a pointed, because what we're going to do is we're going to pound these into the ground as opposed to digging a hole. Okay, so we use 4 of these bars to brace the upper platform to the pole, so no matter how much weight is put on that platform, it won't tip. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to bend 45 degrees so it bolts in nice. We just stick that in the vise to a predetermined mark, and then we just tighten it up in the vise. And what I got to do is just put a little square on it, just to make sure it's square into the vise as we bend it. Tighten it up, and just take any hammer, 2-pound hammer is probably better, and just put a little pressure on it, and then hit it low to the vise. You want to bend it 45 degrees. So I put a mark on my table here. So I put that on the edge of the table, and it hits the mark. Or you could check it on here somehow. You want it 45 degrees. And then you just bend the other end. Just make sure you bend it in the correct direction.
Which is
this in the video right here, this top part? You want to make sure this is pointed this way.
Hold on. No.
Make
Okay.
sure when you put the second bend, make sure the first bend is going in this direction, and then as you bend it, it will be right. And you just double check it. As long as you're within a degree or 2 or 5, it's good enough. Alright, so that's the finished product. So in a later part of the install, you'll see how this connects, but that basically is going to sit on the edge of the platform, and that's going to sit on the pole.